Hello, I'm so glad you're here. My fellow earthlings, my darlings, I see if the YouTube numbers are correct, I see that two of you have joined me for the live stream. So thank you, whoever you are. I'm so glad that you're here. Or if you join later, I am still glad that you're here. I started the live stream just a little bit early. We usually start at 8:15, but I was ready. So I figured why not go ahead and get started. We're going to start the official flow at 8:15, but I'm glad to be here just a few minutes before the official start of the live stream. I have a couple of announcements for you. First, I am really excited to announce that Sunday night at 7 p.m. I am starting the Tarot Club with a discussion of the Fool card. Now, this is a long-term session, and it's a small group session. I'm limiting it to 5 to 6 people, and we're meeting on Google Meet, and this is for paid subscribers only. So if you are not a paid subscriber on my Patreon, but you are very interested in exploring the tarot, if you have your own deck and you want to explore it a little bit more deeply and really connect with some of the historical symbology of the cards, as well as how they have been reinterpreted over and over and over and over again, all the way up to the deck or decks that you have. This is going to be a great small group discussion that I'm going to facilitate, not necessarily teach or lecture. This is going to be an interactive session. It's 1 hour every other Sunday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope that you'll join me for that. I have posted information about it on my Patreon. And if you are already a paid member, I have already sent you an invitation in Gmail to your email address for the Google Meet. If you're interested and you haven't received that information, reach out to me on Patreon and let me know so that I can make sure that you have that information. Things to bring to that session are whatever tarot deck you have. Just one. If you have multiple decks, just bring one, and then bring a journal and a pen so that you can jot down notes during our session, and also the beverage of your choice, whether that is a glass of tea or water or an alcoholic beverage. You choose, and come and get ready to be comfortable. Very, very interesting. I hope that you're going to be interested. It's really awesome if you decide that you want to attend for all 22 sessions. Yes, this is going to go through until February of 2026. We're going to dive into every single one of the cards in the deck. So it's going to take us a little while to get through it. So I hope that you'll be interested in that. These sessions are not recorded. So these are real-time discussions, and they are also in the privacy of a small group. So I hope that you'll join me for that, and stay tuned for other stuff that I'm going to be posting to Patreon. I have a couple of interviews for my podcast, Succinct and Substantial, that I'm going to be recording very soon, and then we'll go into post-production. So I'm hoping to be able to post those sometime in May, and I have other things planned. In the meantime, yoga is that anchor that we have every single weekday, and today is one of them. Take a huge breath in through both nostrils. Let it go. You like my t-shirt? Me too. This is me, and this is my brother when we were little kids, and this is the very first of several photographs that were taken of the two of us over the years wearing sunglasses, trying to look very cool. So this used to be a branded t-shirt for an alcohol brand, and this used to be a t-shirt that was white, and of course I dumped coffee all over it. And so I cut this part out and had it sitting around for years, and so I decided to put this over the vodka logo, so now it's my own custom t-shirt. Glad you like it. Slow fashion for the win, and upcycling and recycling what you have for the win. Especially now, my friends, things are happening that we need to pay attention to, whether you like them or not. We're going to have to respond. And sometimes that is taking what we have and making use of what we do have. Okay, let's talk about the moon flow today. If you read the show notes, the description, the full moon is in Libra. It's almost full today. It's going to be full tomorrow, so close enough. It's the full moon in Libra, which is all about balance, as well as the astrological sign of Libra rules the low back, the lumbar spine, as well as the kidneys and adrenals, which are all right here in this area. And this is considered the sacral chakra area of the body. So there's a few specific postures that we do in our moon flow that really help to support that. Hi, Jay. I'm glad you're here. So I'm so glad that you're here for the Libra full moon balancing. I'm going to speak in a little bit more depth about the full moon in Libra. For the moment, let's get started with our flow. So if you've been here before, and I'm pretty sure most of you have, you know we're going to start facing the long edge of the mat. Tilt the camera up just a squitch. Rock your toes to your heels, heels to toes, soft bend in the knees, side to side, get into your feet, lift all 10 toes. I have mine lifted too, see that? Lift all 10 toes, wiggle your toes around as much as possible, spread them out, lay the toes back on the earth. Okay, let's begin our flow. Inhale to extended mountain, reach all the way up, press the hips forward, reach back. And then on your exhale, pull the belly back in, small bend in the knees and lean this way. Whatever way that is for you. Keep those arms lifted as high as possible. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lean the other way. Inhale, center. And then step it out. Let's come into goddess pose. Yeah, I came a little bit closer to the camera so I can be a little bit closer to you today. That means that my arms are going to be off screen. But you see here, spread your fingers wide, reach them up really far. Take a huge inhale. We're going to do 3 rounds of goddess, squat, and dip. This is a really great hip opener. Goddess squat, bend your knees and roar. Come on up, star pose, inhale. Exhale, goddess. Add that lion's roar one more time. Sweet, inhale, star. And now we're gonna pivot the feet into warrior 2 shape. Long edge for this foot, short edge for this foot. Bend deeply into this knee, whichever one it is for you. Bend deeply into this knee. Nice wide stance. This is another hip opener. Warrior 2 is another hip opener. So we're really helping to address this whole area for the Libra ruling the sacral chakra. Lift your arms up to shoulder height, sink those shoulders away from your ears, and then check out this hand, the one over your bent knee. Warrior 2, 2 breaths. Reach forward. Strengthening the legs, reach up, exalted warrior, and extended side angle, or if you like triangle, or both. Let's fold downward into pyramid pose. Step this foot up and face those toes towards the short edge of the mat. Separate your feet nice and wide. This is a wide stance. So left and right, feet are far apart, but a short stride. So front and back, making sure that your back heel is really grounding down to the earth, and then drop your head. An opportunity to lengthen out the muscles in the back and the back of the legs. Pyramid pose for 2 more breaths. All right, we're gonna step this foot back into a lunge. So step that foot way, way back. And your choice here, whether you want to stand up into a crescent lunge and lift the arms, or bring that knee down to the earth for a low crescent lunge, or fold forward. You choose. Be here as long as you like. All right, if you're ready to move on, we're gonna fold all the way down and then we're gonna rotate for a revolved lunge. Turn in towards your front knee. Option to send the inside arm up towards the sky, or maybe you wrap it around the back. And then turn and look over your inside shoulder. Revolved lunge, breathe deeply here. And then we're gonna untwist and move into lizard pose. So bring your inside shoulder inside the knee, and then option to leave your palms on the earth with the elbows straight, or if you want to lower down a little bit farther, totally an option here. You choose which level of lizard you want. Another lizard that you can do is to tuck your back toes and lift the back lengthened leg. Another few breaths in lizard pose. Now we're going to pivot. You're going to pivot into warrior 4, aka side lunge. So you can balance on these toes, lengthen this leg out. Another option, if you don't want to do that, is seated single leg extension. So feel free, or half butterfly, whatever you want to call this. So these are the options here. Feel free, and they're always optional. So do as you feel, but if you want, warrior 4. This is another great hip opener. Whenever we turn our leg in the opposite direction where it is facing forward in the hip socket, that's a hip opener. So this, we're opening the hip on this side. Another option for warrior 4, if you want to challenge your balance, lift your hands off the earth. Weeble and wobble if you want, or if you have to. Okay, my darlings, we're now going to move to yogi squat. Bring this leg in. And balance on your toes or on the entirety of your foot, or feet, rather, both feet. This is another great hip opener. And this one is really, really great for learning your body. And maybe your squat's not that deep. That's okay. You can always do a sumo squat instead. Got a squat, have at it. If your hips are below your knees, good deal. If your hips are above your knees, also good. Breathe deeply. All right, we're going to pivot. Warrior 4 on the other side. Come to balance on these toes, or lay yourself down into seated single leg extension, aka half butterfly. Choose your variation. Breathe deeply. Send yourself some love for showing up for yourself. Nicely done. It's a rainy morning here in Philly and still cold. It's in the 40s here. I hope you have sunshine and warm days wherever you are. I am looking forward to true spring when it comes our way. All right, we're going to pivot this way, and we're going to, remember, this is the moon flow, so we're now working our way backwards through what we did before. So we're going to stretch this out and come into lizard pose, facing the other direction. Choose your variation of lizard over here. Breathe deeply. Okay, we're going to turn in now and do our revolved lunge. So turn it in towards your bent knee. Option is send the inside arm up to the sky or wrap it around the back, you choose. All right, untwist, tuck your back toes if you haven't already, and then come into a lunge. Choose your variation of lunge. Excuse me. All kinds of things blooming right now, including the cherry trees here, tulips and the daffodils. What's blooming where you are? I hope you are blooming. Good stuff, y'all. Okay, we're gonna step up now into pyramid pose facing this direction. Both feet face the same direction, wide stance, short stride. Drop your head, drop your torso. Listen into your breath here. All right, you remember what's next? We're gonna scoot into extended side angle or triangle or both if you want. So we're gonna step this foot back and then pivot that foot so that it's now facing the long edge of the mat. For extended side angle, elbow to the bent knee, lifting the top arm up and away, triangle. Although, it's important to note that in the yogic language, these postures are sometimes called exactly the same thing. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Do you, breathe deep. And remember, this is a hip opener, as well as other stuff, right? Like we're always doing everything across the whole body in yoga. The postures can give us a little bit of focus. And one of the focuses here is on strengthening the legs, right? Whenever we bend into a lunging shape like this. But then we're also turning the leg in the opposite direction of the hip. All right, we're gonna swing the arms up into exalted warrior now. Keep a nice deep bend in that knee, strengthen your quads. And back to warrior two, facing in the other direction. And notice your foundation here, shift it around, get nice and stable. And then get low. Strengthen those legs, my friends. Hips and shoulders are in alignment here, and everything is facing towards the toe, the same direction that your lengthened foot's toes are. And then turn your head to face the arm over your bent knee. Warrior two. Breathe victoriously. Shift back to star pose. Yes, good stuff. Make a V shape with your feet. Lift your arms up overhead, 5-pointed star, 3 rounds of goddess. Add that lion's breath. Feel free to add lots of curse words if you need to. Inhale, star. And turn the toes, face the long edge of the mat, wide-legged forward fold. Come on down, drop your head, drop your expectations, be here now. And come on down to the earth. Put your knees on the earth. Bring your toes to the back of the mat together. Knees wide. Okay, now we usually do lion's breath here. We've already done 2 sets of lion's breath, so what we're gonna do instead right now is 3 rounds of Uddiyana Bandha. So if you were with me earlier this week, you know that we've been practicing this particular belly lock. That's what Uddiyana Bandha is. So we're gonna exhale out all of the air, get rid of all the air. We're gonna do this 3 times. When you're empty, hold the breath and suck the belly up into your low rib cage. Breathe. One more. One more. And come around to butterfly pose. So Uddiyana Bandha is something that we started this week, and we're going to continue adding on to that from now on, right? Uddiyana Bandha is actually a really important thing that we can do in yoga to help strengthen the core, help strengthen our metabolic processes, as well as our oxygen saturation capacity. The exhale and then holding the breath out is really great for helping to increase our oxygen saturation, which seems counterintuitive because we normally think of getting that air in as taking in that oxygen, and that's true, but all of that process, the respiratory process, means that the more we breathe out, the more air we get out, the more that we create the ability for our body to get rid of all that carbon dioxide and make room for all that oxygen to take in. Okay, we're gonna move from this to seated single leg extension. So stretch this leg out and put this foot on this thigh. All right, let's do our lateral stretch. So we're gonna face this knee, stretch this arm out, bring this arm up and over. So good, one breath. And then we're gonna pivot towards the long leg and fold. Here's another hip opener. Twisting is also really great for the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So let's do that now. Bring this leg up, put this foot on the opposite side. We're gonna do Marichi twist. And now turn this way into your bent leg. Hug your knee, or if you want some extra twisting action, elbow to the outside, use this hand to brace the spine behind you and then look over that shoulder. 2 deep breaths. Untwist. Come back to butterfly. And now we're going to come over here for a Marichi twist in this direction. Stretch this leg out, bring this knee in, put the foot over, turn, brace, breathe, twist. Untwist, plant this foot to the inside of the thigh, face, fold. And lateral stretch. Stretch on out, open up and over. So good. Okay, and next up is Nadi Sodhana. Nadi Sodhana is an alternate breath technique. There are lots of alternate breath techniques. This one is particularly awesome for helping to just really calm the mind and the body. So we're going to do this in preparation for Yoga Nidra. This is also, again, supporting the whole idea of Libra and the whole idea of balance. So Nadi Sodhana is all about balancing out the sides of the body, the Ida and the Pingala. So here we go. This is what the pattern is. We're going to close the right nostril. You can do this with any finger that you like. The official mudra is rolling in these fingers and leaving these fingers to do this. Or any variation. Close the right nostril, exhale out of the left. Inhale left. Hold. Switch and exhale. Breathe in. Hold. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Switch, exhale. Keep going. Inhale here. Hold. Switch, exhale. One more minute. Inhale. Hold. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Hold. Switch, exhale. 20 seconds. Inhale. Hold. Switch and exhale. Release, breathe through both nostrils. All the work is done. So now I invite you to rest in whatever shape you would like for Yoga Nidra. Stretch out. Gather any props that you like to put under your body, a blanket over you. Get 100% comfortable. Take the time to do it. I'm here for you. Bring in whatever support you need. Are you settled? Good. Now be still. If you do need to move, wiggle, fidget, and then come back to stillness. That is true now, and it is true throughout our practice. The intention of Yoga Nidra is to rest in awareness. If you do fall asleep, that is absolutely fine. That means your body needed the rest. If you can keep your mind intentionally focused on relaxing the body, I invite you to notice the body at rest and notice if something isn't at rest. Are you furrowing your eyebrows? Are you pursing your lips? Pinching your nostrils? Let go of your face. Let go of all those muscles in your face. Let go. Let go of the rest of the muscles in your body. So take a moment, use your intellect, use your brain, use your executive front brain to notice the body. Notice if there is tension anywhere and see if you can let it go. Good. Settle into deeper comfort and know that you are claiming what is already yours. This is your birthright. This rest belongs to you. You didn't have to do anything to earn it. What we did before was not work to earn the rest. What we did before was preparing the body for this moment, for this rest. Nicely done. Nyasa. And this is rotation of consciousness around specific points of the body. Bring your attention to the crown of your head, the back of your head, the back of the neck, the shoulder blades, the upper back, the middle back, the low back, the hips, the sacrum, the tailbone, the buttocks, the backs of the thighs, the backs of the knees, the calves, the backs of the ankles, the heels, and the soles of the feet. Bring your awareness back to the crown of the head, the whole head, forehead, right eye, right nostril, right ear, right shoulder, right upper arm, right elbow, right forearm, right wrist, the back of the right hand, the palm of the right hand, the right thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, the right side of the waist, the right upper leg, right lower leg, the right ankle, the top of the right foot, the sole of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the whole right side of the body. Bring your awareness to the crown of the head, the whole head, the forehead, left eye, left nostril, left ear, left shoulder, left upper arm, left elbow, left forearm, left wrist, back of left hand, palm of left hand, left thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, the left side of the waist, left hip, left upper leg, left lower leg, left ankle, the top of the left foot, the sole of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the left side of the body. Be aware of the crown of your head, the whole head, your face, your forehead, third eye, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, both nostrils, the upper lip, lower lip, tip of chin, the throat, the pit of the throat, the rib cage, heart center, the solar plexus, the navel, the pelvis, the pubic bone, inner thighs, inner knees, inner calves, inner ankles, the arches of the feet, the soles of the feet, the whole front of the body, the whole back of the body, the right side of the body, the left side of the body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body resting. Be aware of the body breathing, resting, breathing. Notice the breath in the body. Notice the inhale in the right nostril and the left nostril. Pay attention to the sound of the breath and the details of the breath, the length of your inhale, the length of the exhale. There is no right or wrong, simply observing the left side of the body, the right side of the body, the breath in the right nostril, the breath in the left nostril. Notice the breath in both nostrils, two separate channels, the sinuses, and then a single channel into the throat. Back out to two channels, the right lung and the left lung, and then everywhere all at once through the capillaries, the alveoli, the oxygen suffusing through the whole body, simultaneously all at once. The whole body breathing. Notice the temperature and the quality of breath. Notice if the breath is smooth or ragged, noisy or quiet. There is no right or wrong, only the right and left nostrils, eyes, lungs, going everywhere. The right side of the body breathing, the left side of the body breathing and resting. Be aware of your body at rest. Be aware of the breath in the body, the inhale and the exhale. Notice the body's warmth. Cool. Notice moisture and dryness. Notice light and heavy. Feel the heaviness of the body. Feel the lightness of air in the body, and as it exits, light and heavy. Notice the light and the darkness, the light and shadow, night and day, rage, fear, confusion, impatience, annoyance, hunger, and thirst. Notice being quenched and satisfied, comfortable, pleasure, patience, tranquility and calm, ease. Notice that you are noticing the breath, noticing the feelings and emotions and sensations. You are the witness and the observer. Be the silent witness to your rest, your body at rest, your body at rest, soft on the earth, resting here, facing the sky, the blue sky, gray sky, night sky, thunderstorms, lightning, clouds clearing, rainbows, sunshine, twilight, starlight, your body at rest under the sky, resting upon earth, the sea, the oceans, the vast oceans, the water connecting everything, and the air we breathe upon earth. You are earth, you are water, you are air. You are fire, the electricity in the body, the spark of life in your body, and the space that you take up. Rest here and in this place of grace, this dominion of peace and tranquility that you have cultivated with your resting awareness. Name to yourself your sankalpa, This is the yogic word for intention and so much more in this moment and for all time. What is your heart's truest desire? Name it to yourself and repeat it to yourself 3 times. Offering you the universal sankalpa. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Rest here, Savasana. Welcome back to yourself. Continue resting. Bring back into your mind your sankalpa. Repeat it again. Continue resting. Notice your body at rest. The moon is waxing gibbous, almost full in Libra. As you come back to awareness, to this realm, I'm going to share with you some information from the Moon Journal about the sign of Libra. Libra is the only sign symbolized by a machine, the scales. In Libra seasons, we learn how to find balance within ourselves, our environment, and our relationships. This intellectual air sign helps us grasp the concept of diplomacy in teaching us how to find compromise. Libra is an air sign. It is a cardinal sign. Air is the mental and social principle. It is connection, thought process, sociability, communication, innovation, relationships, learning, writing, speaking, teaching, balance, breath, change, and aspiration for the future. Cardinal energy is initiative energy. This energy helps you to begin new projects and endeavors. And Libra season, as a cardinal sign, is an excellent time to create balance in your life and start a new partnership or routine. Libra is an interpersonal sign. The interpersonal signs help us share with another person. So this is all about our one-to-one relationships. Notice yourself resting. Notice what stretches you need, and then enjoy them. If you have the luxury of continuing to rest, do that. If it is time for you to move on, I invite you to stretch all the way and bring yourself around to the seat. And we will close with this brief meditation. Safe, healthy, happy, free. Me, you, everyone, all beings, everywhere, always. Let's go be a mighty kindness. Peace. And may the force be with you, my fellow earthlings. I'm so glad that you spent this time with me. I hope you feel better. I do too. Come back on Sunday for our tarot club from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you would like the details of that, please message me on Patreon. And then I will see you on Monday for our Yoga Nidra session, all Yoga Nidra. I love you. Take good care of yourself.